Hey guys, welcome to Punky's World. This is our genealogy video. We're going to talk about ethnicity estimates. Now, we are all here in the United States a mix because we all came, our ancestors and great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents and whatever, all came from different places, okay? So, you'll see more here. Now, on Ancestry, for me, this is my breakdown, okay? My personal breakdown, all right? Oops. Now, how do we calculate this? Well, it says that they put your DNA up against a reference panel of DNA from all sorts of places. These estimates change a little bit over time. They also can show you what you inherited from your parents. Okay, I click on that. I can see, let me turn all off. Oops. Like my Germanic ancestors came from my mom. England and Northwestern Europe came primarily from my mom, but there's a little bit from my dad. France, on the other hand, let me turn these two off. France, on the other hand, came from dad. There's a big old chunk. And you can see it down here, actually, lined up. My mother is 0% French. These are the percentages of my parents and myself. Right there. I know it's hard to see. Breaking down all of my estimates. So, if I go ahead and click on Ireland, I'm going to find, well, that's strange. It's all maternal. But Scotland, on the other hand, is basically all dad. It's a little bit from mom. Now, Sweden and Denmark, here's an interesting one. It's all mom, which makes sense, I guess. Wales. Wales is dad. I thought I had some in mom's, but I guess not. And if you click on all, it lights up and you can see each side. So, what's next? Okay. Okay. Now, if I click here, this is paternal. This is showing where each of my areas come from. Which chromosomes each of my areas come from, which is actually helpful. Because here's Scotland, for example, and it's all paternal. Okay, all that green is Scotland. Now, that shows which chromosomes that's on, which is helpful. If I look at maternal, there's only 3 chromosomes it's on. So, let's do France. Okay. France on dads, I can see. If I look at maternal, there's none. France on dads is only on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's Sweden and Denmark? I want to see that. Well, that's under mom anyway. It's only under 2 chromosomes. So Wales is 1 chromosome for dad. So, oops, I hit the wrong one. So it's weird how it works. Ireland, okay, and that's all mom. France is dad. And it's neat how you can go back and forth like that. Now, I want to show you on my heritage. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's reading list. I don't want that. How'd that end up there? Bookmarks. Okay. Bookmark bar. All right. Genealogy. Where's my heritage? Right here. Okay. I don't have my family tree. Anyway. Overview. Okay. Here, they have something unique. If you look at this list, I don't know if I can make it so you can see it. This list here shows you your matches from every country across the world. For example, I go all the way to the bottom. I have 1 match in South Korea. That's crazy. I have 1 match in Afghanistan. I mean, my highest matches are Sweden, the Netherlands, Norway, Germany, France, Ireland, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom, and of course the United States. From that's starting with my first 3-digit number going up to 4 digits. And you can click on the country. Continue. Next. Let's go. And you can I don't understand why. Okay. Anyway. That's my uncle. Okay. So, now, for the Ethinticity estimates, I can't see it on here all of a sudden, even though I paid to unlock it. I don't understand. What are my account settings? August. I don't quite understand how I lost everything I had. obviously. Um, yeah, I don't quite understand why. No, I didn't. All of my um, stuff on my heritage went missing, and I don't know how that happened, but I paid to unlock it a long time ago. But anyway, so ethnicity estimates can help you figure out where to center your research for a certain family. You know, I know, for instance, from my dad's family, but I knew that beforehand. Some people don't, or some people have an idea and they might have the wrong idea, depending on how long their family's been here. In my case, my grandfather was a first generation American. So my family hadn't been here very long. Even on my grandmother's side, they really haven't been here very long. So figure her grandmother was born in Canada. Her mother was born here. She was born here. So I'm a fourth generation American on my grandmother's side. Her mother was a first generation American. She was second. My father was third, and I am fourth. My father was second on his father's side. So we're fairly new to this country. So it makes it a little bit easier. I mean, my grandmother's side kind of went back and forth. My grandfather's side, the Hemingway side, would be about like my grandmother's dad would be a second generation American because his father was born in Vermont, but his father was born in Canada. So my grandmother would be third, dad would be fourth, I would be fifth. So that's the furthest back I go on my father's side. On my mother's side, I go back to the stinking Mayflower. So, and the royal family. I'm not bragging, just facts. Um, I think it's pretty neat. So, so I'm a many, many generations American on that side. There's no way to come on. Let's do it with the correct hand here. I'm trying to get these strings off of here. They're everywhere. There we go. Look. So, but it's primarily English with a smattering of other things thrown in, but it's primarily English. And apparently Irish. Anyway, um, brr. So, if I look at my mother's, I can tell you, I think my grandmother's side is going to be pretty much all English. Let me look at my mother's real quick. Okay. DNA. DNA. Results summary. Oh, hello, Ella. Origins. Discover your origins. Okay. She's 61% English. I'm going to view her. Inheritance from each parent. Okay. So let's take England. Okay, both of her parents are primarily English. Okay, let's go to Scotland. Both of her parents have Scottish. Her dad a little more than her mom. Now, let's see where Sweden and Denmark comes from. Let's turn off Scotland. From both sides, primarily dad. Okay. Norway. Where does Norway come from? Mom! I did not expect that one. Germanic Europe comes from mom. Wasn't expecting that one. Scotland. Primarily dad. But a tiny smattering of mom. Ireland. Okay, that comes from mom. Oh no, more dad than mom. Wales, that should come from dad. Let's see. Yep. So that's hers. And you can break down so. Okay. Excuse me. I like that you can actually use this wheel to break down mom's side, dad's side. Like I said, I don't know what happened over on My Heritage. I had paid for, all that stuff to be open, a one-time payment, and now it's not. So I do not know what happened. I'll give them a call on Monday and see if we can't figure out what happened. I don't know why I had to completely sign into a new My Heritage. I gotta sign into the old one, and I think that's part of the problem. So, anyway, thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. I hope that this helped you figure out who you are. I enjoy it. Before you ask about my red cheeks and ask if I'm wearing makeup today, the answer is no. My cheeks got burnt on Friday when I was out, as my girlfriend put it, gallivanting with my girlfriend. So that's why they're pink. Which is why I had makeup on yesterday. Well, that and I was going to the Historical Society, but the big thing was to cover the burnt up cheeks. So, I will see you next time. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please subscribe to both channels. We are so close. We need 500 on the other channel by Memorial Day and 200 on this channel, and I believe we can get it. If we have to, we'll go up to the 4th of July at Memorial Day if we need to. Because we can always change our goals. It doesn't mean we're defeated in any way. It just means that we set a goal that was too close. That's all. Bye, guys. God bless you.